Welcome to your astrology and spirituality overview for Friday the 2nd of October.
Thank you so much, Elisa. And are you going to go first?
Yes, I'll go first today. So we're using the Magical Unicorn Oracle cards today,
Beautiful.
which I absolutely love.
Fran Bellin, who's a regular contributor, thank you so much for all your
Yes.
lovely comments, Fran. Fran loves the unicorn cards.
Love them. Yeah, and if you are, if you are an air sign, in your zodiac sign, then you'll probably find that you have a real affinity towards working with unicorn energy, because they're very much like the in tarot you'd have the swords. So unicorns are about thought and our mental plane. So very interesting.
I didn't know that.
More logical in some ways. Right, so let's see what message comes up. It's okay to be different. It says here, you don't need to be like everybody else. You're perfect just as you are. Ooh. I think it was Oscar Wilde who said, be yourself, everybody else is taken. And that's so true. It's like we can only be who we are, and we can sometimes put on masks if we, feel like we're not fitting in.
How many of us do you feel do get conflicted by this very, very
I
important
think
topic?
all of us at some point in our lives have really felt like we don't fit into a situation. That can be from being children in school or in our workplace or even in our own families or friendship
being an
groups.
astrologer.
Or being an astrologer, or being a left-handed, green-eyed dyslexic like myself. So, we don't all fit into, a box where we have very different souls, very different missions and mini-missions here on Earth. And it's about finding the people that enjoy our quirks, that enjoy our perceived flaws, and who celebrate our differences, and it takes a lot of courage to come out and say, this is who I am, in many different ways.
I really agree with that.
But the more we can be authentic, I feel the happier that we feel inside. There used to be a train of thought for years that enlightenment was this goal to reach. And I think that's still around sometimes, but I think authenticity is the real goal.
What a fantastic concept.
That we're striving for.
Because authenticity surely just is with ourselves. It's our relationship with ourselves, not this kind of external goal of being a woke person, as is often spoken of these days.
Yeah,
who is head of woke? Yes, your application here, we're just looking. I'm chairman of the board of the woke committee. Right, now let me see through the sins you've done recently. And
yeah, life isn't like that.
Who are these people that make the rules? So if the rule is with ourselves, we're in tune with ourselves, we feel really at ease with ourselves.
Yeah. And hold ourselves accountable. And sometimes that can be difficult. We can be our worst critics in life.
Brilliant.
So it's important for us to not critique the things that don't need critiquing, but still hold ourselves accountable. So we're always walking that thin line between, being a righteous person, but not, berating and whipping ourselves. We don't want to do that.
Yeah. Elisa once more comes up with the most amazing angles and ways of looking at things, which really is just, it's so wonderful for me each and every day. The astrology today sees the moon in the more go-getting, instinctive energies of Aries. So therefore, not its best location. This is the start of the astral journey, of course, and it actually is squaring up with Jupiter today. So Jupiter is very important today because it's been forging a very long and very enabling angle with Neptune, and those two are the co-rulers or the co-regents of Pisces, the 12th zodiac sign, which of course is watery and mutable, so very flexible. So they're naturally co-partners, if you like, in a more spiritual dimension if we choose to embrace them. And I think the moon square to Jupiter is kind of saying, it fits in with what Elisa said, it's having the courage to be a bit different, because Jupiter in Capricorn is actually trying perhaps to fit in more with the orthodoxy. It's not quite the free spirit it is in Sagittarius, that's for sure. So the square is kind of saying, well, look, maybe we do need to sort of push outside what's expected of us today. But in actual fact, we could find safety in doing that because Neptune's there, providing a very spiritual dimension to Jupiter, and it's in a semi-sextile with the moon, which is lovely. That's a very enabling angle. So all in all, if we take a bit of a risk today emotionally to be ourselves, I think that links the astrology and the unicorn card together so beautifully.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us here today. And if you would like to have a look at your daily horoscope, that will be in the description box beneath this video.
Oh, thank you so much. And of course, that's free. Or if you'd like to investigate having a reading with Elisa, please see her growing list of testimonials in the description box below. But for now, thank you for all your gorgeous comments. We really treasure them. Have a great day.
And it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from us.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.